Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So this is part 18 of series 1. So today we are going to discuss about separation of substances. And also we are going to discuss about decantation, filtration and sedimentation. So without any further delay, let's get right into the chapter. Have you ever seen substances being separated from a mixture of materials in our daily life? For example, milk or curd is churned to separate the butter, and also the meaning of churned is to shake. To those who don't know the meaning of churned, I have explained it here. Also, if you eat anything and there's chili in it, you carefully pick it out and eat the remaining thing. If you were given a basket of oranges and apples and asked to separate them, what would you do? You would pick out one kind and place them in a separate container. It seems easy to separate apples and oranges, but what if the materials are much more smaller than apples and oranges? We can't pick out sand and salt mixed together, right? But what do we need to do if we want to separate substances or materials like this? So let's discuss methods of separation. Under methods of separation, let's discuss sedimentation, decantation and filtration. How can impurities be separated from rice or pulses before cooking? See, rice or pulses are washed before cooking. So impurities like dust and soil particles get easily separated and gets mixed with water, making the water muddy and impure. That means whenever you cook your rice, before that only you just clean it with water. So those all the impurities like dust and soil, they get mixed with the water which you take it to take the help to clean. So that's what happens. So that makes the water muddy and impure. When the heavier component or particle in a mixture settles after water is added to it, the process is called sedimentation. Once again I am reading it out for you. When the heavier particle or component in a mixture settles down after water is added to it, the process is called sedimentation. That means the one which has more weight than the other particles, it gets down faster than the other particles. So that's what happens in sedimentation. When water along with the dust is removed, the process is called decantation. Do you know that oil and water can be separated by decantation? Yes, you heard it right. They can be separated by decantation. Mixture of oil and water, if allowed to stand for some time, they can form two layers. So the component which forms the top layer can be easily separated by decantation. And if we take an example of mixture of a solid and a liquid, like for example tea, after preparing tea with the help of decantation, we can remove the tea leaves, but it only helps a little, not much of a use, because there will be some still tea leaves left in your tea. So even to remove those tea leaves, you need to pour the tea through a strainer. And what happens when you pour tea through a strainer? All the tea leaves remain in the strainer. This process is called filtration. So which method of separating tea leaves from prepared tea is better? Is it decantation or filtration? What do you think? Please write down in the comment section down below. And let us see what all we have learned today. We have learned about decantation, filtration and sedimentation. I was telling you the example of how you get milk and curd, milk or curd, how you get butter from milk or curd. You just shake it. That means churned. You just churn it to separate the butter. Also, if you eat anything and there's chili in it, you all carefully pick it out, and that's also a kind of example of picking. Like for example, taking the unwanted stuff out and eating only the wanted stuff in. So then we also discussed about apples and oranges, and if you are given in a basket both mixed together, and I also asked you how would you separate them. It would be very easy for you. And then we came to know that it's not easy to separate particles which are much more smaller than the normal ones. So that's where we have got this methods of separation. And in methods of separation we have discussed about decantation and filtration and also sedimentation. And also we have discussed about what do we do before cooking rice or pulses. And also we have discussed about making tea, whether the decantation is better or the filtration is better, I've asked you to comment down in the comment section. And so that's all for today's video. If you like my video, please like it. If you think this is helpful, you can share it with your friends and family. But please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye bye. Thank you.